If I saw this clip 5 years ago, I would have immediately started crying.
You're fat and you're ugly. I don't know why, but you piss me off. Your eyebrows are. You have a widow's peak. You still look fat. I don't care. You look fat. You can have abs.
Look at you. You're like smiling. You're like, oh, so yeah, exactly.
Your Wi-Fi is actually bugging. I don't even know what you're saying. You're glitching. You look like you're two pixels. I can't even see you.
That's right. Look at you. You're Myron right now. Now you're
I
smiling.
can't see you. You look fat. I don't care. You need a cut. You look fat. You look fat. You do look a little fat when you have a shirt on. I'm just being honest. Like, you look a little fat. Well, no, you have a nice body or whatever. Just, I don't know. Maybe it's like shaved head. Something's pissing me off. I'm sorry.
Dude, are you like kind of self-conflicting these like conversations in your head of like convincing yourself to hate me? And now it's like, oh my god. I think now that I saw his aesthetics, I'm like falling in love right now, man.
Oh man, where do I start with this one? Because this video was pretty brutal, I'm not gonna lie. And there are some parts that give a little bit more hope to the guy, but you really just see what someone's truly thinking behind the internet. And I know this girl was probably joking and more or less wasn't in all seriousness what she was saying. And there's probably a lot of pickup coaches who would see that clip and say, oh, it's just a shit test, bro. But, you know, the fact that she mentions that he just looks fat in his shirt, it just shows you that facial attractiveness is the key behind everything. And if you dedicate yourself to the gym and just leave that all behind, and I think this is what happens with a lot of guys who use steroids. And I think it's worth noting this guy is natural. He's like 5'6", I think. But you know, you can really age yourself like so fast with steroids. Like I know a lot of this guy's comments tell him that he looks like he's in his 40s, and it really just comes down to the fact that you look at his face, like it really doesn't match up with maybe how lean his body is or his actual ab development in terms of leanness. And that's the key, where if you're going to dedicate yourself to the gym nowadays, like there's enough information out there where you should realize like your face is going to be the core driver behind attraction. So if you're thinking about going to the gym, the main benefit should be the actual facial leanness, not having any facial bloating. That should be the main thing. And obviously, oh, this guy has abs. Why is his face still bloated? I mean, that can just be to the fact that he maybe just have a lot of actual muscle development in his abs. I mean, there's people like Eddie Hall that you still sort of see an outline in their abdominals, but their face is just totally bloated because they're truly high body fat. So his case, you know, it could just be diet related in the moment, but you know, if I would have known this stuff a few years ago, like my actual outtake on the gym would have been completely different, because I think there's a lot of guys who they start in the gym, you sort of build that physique that you admire more or less after 2 or 3 years, and that's really the most ROI you're going to get. And then after that, it starts to just become an extreme measure of trying to get more muscle for other guys or to stand out more in YouTube videos like this. You can see this guy, I mean, he's on Omegle trying to be like the classic David Lade, Connor Murphy, Jeff Side sort of type, where it's, oh, show my aesthetics and they're going to be so amazed. But the difference with all those other guys, it just doesn't come across as cringe because they're already getting, you know, indicators of interest immediately from women just based on their face. Whereas you can see this guy, he's getting admiration for his physique in a lot of his sort of clips like this, but he's not getting, you know, that true admiration from the beginning where the physique is just truly a halo to his actual face. In this videos like this will really expose to you how important the gym really is. It's more of a halo to your actual face. And, you know, this is kind of my advice, is that, look, getting a good physique, I think, is really important. Like, you don't want to have your shirt off in situations and feel like you look like shit, or have, you know, not a full desire towards you. But the idea that going this more extreme route is going to pay off dividends is really not going to help you unless you really just want to date girls who are really into the gym too. And my thing with that is the girls who are actually into the gym like that, they're usually going to go for the guys who are like more roided out, who have the best genetics. And it's just really not that much of a boost. Most of the guys who actually get a lot of gains in the gym and build aesthetic physiques, they end up pulling the girls based on maybe their, status as an influencer in the gym, or their status within bodybuilding. Like it really doesn't. It's a niche category that there really isn't that much appeal for. And I'm not saying this guy's super big or anything, but the dream of that, my aesthetics are going to carry me through life. Like you're only setting yourself up for disappointment. Um, and I think dedicating yourself to the gym for 1 to 3 years is going to get you all that you need, and then you kind of go to the gym to maintain, stay healthy, and you can do a different sport or activity that maybe you enjoy more. So the takeaway from this video is that like all her insults are really based on actual like features that are attractiveness. Her comment was like, yeah, you have a nice body, but like you still look fat in shirts. And that's the thing where another thing with these sort of gym cell guys is the bigger you want to look, you start obsessing about how big you look, and then you put on clothes and you potentially, bulk up a little bit, have more fat, and you feel like, oh, I look bigger. What you don't realize is that you really just look worse, because your face is going to be the first thing people see, and like really building that good physique is great once they're already attracted to you, but using that as the primary driver attraction, it's not as superficial, I would say, as something like money and status, but it really isn't gonna provide that much for you. You're still kind of um, conditioning your love on a certain aspect that isn't truly unique to you. A physique can easily be replicated, and I don't want to keep carrying on too much about this, but I just think the takeaway from this should be like the gym is a good tool for you. It's a great tool. It's one of the best tools out there, but it comes with limitations, and it can't carry your face or height or anything like that. It's only going to halo your face and help when a girl is already attracted to you, and there's no reason to go to extreme lengths with steroids or anything else like that. And I think I'll continue to make more videos on this topic, but hopefully you guys were able to take something away from this sort of analysis and commentary. And I'll catch you guys in the next video, so stay tuned.